Let's get ready to rumble! Oh, look who it is. It's RJ Ballin back at it again with the FootBallin podcast. It is episode 2. And, okay, I gotta admit something that really pissed me off, dude. So, I actually just recorded this podcast already. But you guys aren't gonna see that version because for some reason my phone, because this camera right here is my phone, right? This is what I record on. And I literally recorded a whole 45-minute podcast. I wasn't even done yet. I was not done. Like, I was just getting started, dude. Like, I literally did a 45-minute podcast. It was going great, right? It was going great, dude. And then for some reason I looked at the camera, it just froze. The screen froze, and then it came up with like tip, and it said like, hey, there's apps running in the background. And then it just deleted, like on its own, it just deleted the whole podcast. Everything I just recorded, gone, done. Like, dude, oh my God. I couldn't believe that, like it didn't happen last time when I recorded episode 1. I did a whole hour. It never stopped recording. On this one, 45 minutes in to the podcast, it was going so great. It was going so great, dude. And like, come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Now I gotta record the whole thing again. I gotta start from the beginning. We'll record the whole thing again. So here we go. This is round 2 of episode 2 FootBallin podcast. Let's send it this time. And dude, if this camera does me dirty again, I'm gonna throw my phone out that window. I swear to God, I will throw that phone out the window, dude. Oh man, it better not do it again, dude. It better not do it again. Deep breath. Okay, we're gonna calm down. Everything's fine. Okay, we're gonna just keep it on moving. We're gonna keep on moving, dude. We're gonna push right past it. Okay. Okay, let's get into this episode. Now, this first topic, I didn't know this topic was gonna come up, but on Thursday of this week, like the NFL gods blessed me with this topic. Oh my God, dude. I didn't know this is gonna happen. The NFL gods have blessed me, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because they sent down an amazing story for me to talk about, and I can't wait to talk about it, even though I just did for 45 minutes. But now I'm back. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it a second time, okay? I'm right back at it. Especially because I'm a huge Cardinals fan. If you haven't seen the episode from before, huge Cardinals fan, big Kyler Murray guy. That's my guy. And if you're an NFL fan, and you probably are because if you're watching this, you probably have already heard the news. Kyler Murray signed an absolutely massive deal, dude. Absolutely bloody massive, dude. I can't believe how... I'm trying not to swear. Even though it's going to happen, I'm trying not to swear, and I'm going to censor myself out. But anyway, Kyler Murray signs a massive 5-year, $230 million contract.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
And also with the best part too, this is the best part, is that not only is it 5 years, 5-year deal that we locked him up on, it's actually a 7-year deal now, because this is a contract extension from the previous contract he was already on. So he was on his rookie contract. He played for 3 years. He just finished year 3. He has 2 years left on that original deal where we're paying him like $5 million a year or whatever. And so he's still on that, but we do that contract extension. He gets another 5 years added on. So we locked him up for 7 years. Let's go, dude. That's a win in my book. That is a win in my book, dude. Let's go, Kyler Murray. Staying in AZ and helping us out, man. Like, thank God. Thank God. Oh, man. Like, the gods bless me. The gods bless me with this story, man. Oh, man. We got a lot to talk about here. So it's $230 million total. And $160 million of it is guaranteed, which is bonkers, dude. It's bonkers. Like, the guaranteed money that's getting thrown around in the NFL now is awesome. It's amazing, dude. Like, these players are getting paid out fat. They're getting paid out so fat. It's insane, man. So 160 million of that 230 is guaranteed, okay? He's the second highest paid quarterback in the NFL now. Right behind Aaron Rodgers. He's getting paid, it says 46 million a year, but 46.1 is what they say, because they basically piggybacked off the Deshaun Watson deal that he got, which is basically the same thing, but Kyler was like, yeah, give me 0.1 more than Deshaun Watson and I'll sign it. Like, okay, man. Like, yeah, all right, dude. We get it, dude. We get it. You want to be the second highest paid quarterback? We get it, man. All right, But whatever, dude. It's a little petty. Like, who cares? But whatever, man. So yeah, now he's the second highest paid quarterback. There's Deshaun Watson right below him, and then Patrick Mahomes, $45 million a year, right under that. So these quarterbacks are getting paid fat. Here's the thing, though, man. So like, here's the problem I have. Because even though I love the deal, I love that Kyler Murray's getting locked up with the Cardinals. I love it, right? It's fine. Like, I'm cool with the contract. I'm cool with paying him the money, even though it's a lot. But here's the thing, though, man. What I was thinking was that, like, y'all should have paid him way earlier than this. Because the problem is with this quarterback market, and really just the NFL market in general, but we're just talking about quarterbacks here. Quarterback market here, you got to be first. Like, like the timing is crucial. Crucial is the timing, because these other quarterbacks they're all waiting to get deals too. They're all trying to get their big contracts. They want to get their fat money. So like, but what really happens with the quarterback market in NFL is that one guy gets paid the highest contract, and then the next talented quarterback that's up for a contract, they're gonna go, okay, I want that guy's money. Pay me a little bit more than that guy, and then it's gonna keep building. So like, the next guy's gonna want a little bit more money. Next guy's gonna want a little bit more money than that, and it's gonna keep growing. So the timing is crucial, and the reason why I'm pointing this out is because in February of this year, after the season ended, Kyler Murray and his agent Eric Burkhart, is he's his agent, but he's also Cliff Kingsbury agent, the head coach of the Cardinals. He works with both of them, which is a little weird. But basically, when this last season ended, Eric Burkhart got Cliff Kingsbury a contract extension to stay in Arizona for another 5 years or whatever it is. So they locked him up, but they didn't do it to Kyler though. They did it for Cliff, but they didn't do it for Kyler. And Kyler Murray was expecting a contract. He was like, okay, I'm at 3 years. You guys, you know I'm talented. You know I'm the franchise quarterback. I'm the guy. So pay me the money. And what Eric Burkhart did was put a public statement out, which is, I hated that he did that, because why are you doing it public? Y'all need to be handling contracts behind closed doors. The public should not be hearing about this. You know what I'm saying? We should only hear about it when the breaking news hits of, oh, they signed a giant contract. That's when we should hear about it. But in this case, in February, Eric Burkhart puts a statement out, basically, and I'm going to sum it up for you. It basically says, hey, it's directed towards the Cardinals organization, being like, hey, Kyler Murray, he wants to stay here. He loves Arizona. You guys love him. So why don't you just pay him a ton of money? Because let's get this done now. And that's the thing, too. Like, Eric Burkhart and Kyler Murray, I don't agree with that. They should have never done a public statement like that. It should have never gotten public. And the reason why it's public is to put pressure on the organization, because now everybody knows, and they want to put pressure on the organization, because then now all of NFL media is going to be like, what are you guys going to do about it? Like, oh, like, are they going to give him the contract? Are they not? Like, are they going to stand their ground? So now it's like a big thing. So like, that happens in February. The Cardinals go, we're not going to give in to your demands, basically. We're not going to give in. We're going to wait it out. Like, don't worry. Like, we're going to have private talks about this behind closed doors, but we're not doing this publicly, and we're going to wait it out. We need more time. So that was what Steve Keim was saying, the general manager for the Cardinals. So, and it's like, yo, I get it, man. Because here's the thing. I understand the Cardinals wanting to take time to not sign him right away and give him fat money, because this last season kind of turned into a disaster. Basically, what happened was they go on like a 10-game win streak in the beginning of the season. They're kicking everyone's ass. They're dominating the NFL. Kyler Murray's throwing touchdowns. He's playing amazing. Everything's working fine, right? Then the last half of the season, it goes to jack. It all crumbles down. They go on a 5-game losing streak. They're getting their ass kicked by everybody. The Lions are kicking their ass. It's bad, right? Like, if the Lions are kicking your ass, it's bad. Even though the Lions are a little bit better this year with Dan Campbell, but it's fine. It's the Lions, dude. You can't get blown out by the Lions. It's bad. It's a complete failure. It's not even Kyler Murray's. I don't even blame Kyler Murray all the way. It's a little bit of his fault. And he did get injured, and he's playing injured, but playing injured, but you also ran like a amazing 70-yard run touchdown, and you ran past their whole team with a fucked up ankle, and it's like, yeah, dude, injured my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I understand they shoot up. They're gonna shoot up that ankle with some numbing or whatever the hell it is, and they're gonna, of course, I understand that part of it. So he's not feeling it in the game. But, dude, the guy could play. It's fine. I'm not going to blame his performance just on injury alone. Yeah, he didn't play good. He did not play good. But the whole team failed him, too. Cliff Kingsbury especially, dude. Complete, to me, in my eyes, Cliff Kingsbury is a complete jackwagon. That dude should not be calling plays. He claims himself as this, he's the genius Sean McVay play caller. No, he's not. No, he is not, dude. He sucks. I don't like Cliff Kingsbury. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing out there. I hope it gets better, because he got signed here for a while, so he's gonna be here a while, and he's kind of tied to the hip with Kyler. But I do not like him, and he's the biggest reason why the Cardinals failed at the end of the year. But anyway, so they had a bad end of the season, but they still had 11 wins. So they get into the playoffs, which is awesome. Hey, made it to the playoffs, right? But who's the first game they go against? Who's the first team they have to play in the playoffs? The LA Rams. And if you don't already know what you should, if you're an NFL fan, they just won the Super Bowl. So clearly they were the team to beat, and the Cardinals had no business being there, because Kyler Murray played single-handedly his worst game of his entire career. High school, college, NFL. He's never had a game this bad. I mean, dude, he was getting thrown around in the pocket, throwing a random pick six. He was he couldn't do anything. He couldn't run. Well, I won't even say he couldn't run. He chose not to run, which is also an issue. That's a whole nother thing, man. But kind of plays into the contract thing. I'm not going to run and get injured and then not get a contract. I get it. But, dude, you're in a playoff game. Let's try to win, That's my mentality. Let's try to win at all costs. But whatever, dude. I get it. Trying to secure the bag, whatever. But it was his worst game by far ever. Played terribly. It's not even all his fault, because Cliff Kingsbury was a freaking jackwagon, as I said. Complete jackwagon. The team, the offense failed him. The defense failed him. Nobody came to play. It was bad. But anyway, so that happens, and then the season ends. And then in February, which is right when the season ends, Kyler Murray and his agent are like, hey, you guys need to pay us big money. Hey, I'm your quarterback, right? Pay me money. And it's a bad look. Because, if the Cardinals do pay him right when he demands it, then they're giving in to his demands. And they're also, I know that everybody would question the Cardinals for doing that at the time, because they just saw Kyler Murray play so bad in the last part of the season and the playoffs, and they're like, you're really going to pay that guy $40 million a year? I get it, dude. I get why they didn't do it at the time, but they waited too long though. And like in hindsight looking back, we're like, yo, like that was a bad move, man, to not pay him then. Because here's the thing, dude. Let's be real. The Cardinals in their entire like 100-year franchise history have never ever drafted a quarterback this talented as Kyler Murray. Ever. They've never drafted like some high profile, super talented quarterback. Never, dude. They've always had these, whatever quarterbacks, or they go sign Kurt Warner when he's old, or they go sign Carson Palmer when he's old. And that's great. And, they're awesome. I love those guys. But we've never drafted a young quarterback like this that's so talented. And here's the facts. When they drafted Kyler Murray, they were the worst team in the league. 3 wins. Worst team in the league, right? And then 3 years later, they have 11 wins and they're in the playoffs. So that's huge. That's a huge step. Even though it was a disaster. Even if the season was a disaster at the end, they still won a lot of games. They still kicked ass. They went to the playoffs. You know what? I can't even ask for that much more being a Cardinals fan. I can't even ask for that much more because I'm glad that we even made it to the playoffs at that point. Like, we shouldn't have even been there because how bad they were playing, but whatever. So, here's what happens. Deshaun Watson signed his deal on March 21st, 2022. And he signed that $46 million a year, $230 million, all that guaranteed money. Aaron Rodgers signs his deal on May 15th. Signed $50 million a year, $150 total. So these quarterbacks, a couple months after February, they're signing their giant, massive deals, and they're breaking the market, completely breaking the market wide open. And now, since the Cardinals are like, well, we're gonna wait till training camp to even think about a contract. We're gonna wait. Well, look what waiting got you. Now because Kyler sees those contracts and how I talked about with the quarterback market, how it works. He's gonna see Deshaun Watson. He's not gonna ask for Aaron Rodgers money, but he's gonna go, hey, Deshaun Watson got $46 million. I want that. Give me that contract. I want the $230 million. And I want $160 million guaranteed. So Kyler's seeing the money, and he's gonna go, I want that. Give me that. And so that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. They gave him that, and they gave him just a tiny bit more than Deshaun Watson. And it's like, you know what? It's fine, right? It's fine because I'm just happy that they even signed him to a long deal. I'm happy he's staying in Arizona. It's fine. It's a lot of money right now. But in a couple of years, we're going to look back on it because in a couple of years, Justin Herbert's going to want to get paid. Joe Burrow's going to want to get paid. All these other great quarterbacks, they're going to come off their rookie deals and they're going to want to get a big, fat money contract. So those guys are going to get $50 million, $55 million, $60 million, $65 million. It's going to keep going up every year. They're going to keep breaking the bank on contracts. So in a couple of years, we're going to look back and be like, okay, instead of Kyler Murray being the second highest paid quarterback, he's going to be like 7th, 8th, maybe 9th, or, however it works out. And then we're going to look back and be like, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not that bad. It's going to look a lot better in the future. Right now, it's a lot of money. But here's the thing, though. If you would have just paid the guy in February and you would have just got all this done, because you could have paid him $40 million. You could have got him for $40 million a year, $200 million flat for the whole contract. You could have capped it right there. And then people then would have said, like, wait, you're going to pay him $40 million a year? That's a lot of money, man. But looking back at it now with hindsight, you would be like, yo, $40 million is a good contract. That's an affordable contract. That's what you would see looking back at it now. And that's the thing that I'm trying to get across. It's like, I'm happy that we signed him. I'm happy it happened. It's fine. I'm glad he's staying. But if Steve Keim would have just signed him to this big contract, $40 million a year, 200 flat, in February, we could have avoided the whole quarterback market getting all crazy, and then Kyler wouldn't have been asking for so much money. So, it's a weird situation. I understand the Cardinals weren't in the best situation with this. They're getting pressured, and also coming off that bad season, last part of the season. It's hard to give someone a ton of money after that. But anyways, like Kyler Murray, hey man, I love you. You have your faults. Like Kyler Murray is not the perfect quarterback. Is he the best leader? No. Is he the most vocal leader? No. He's kind of quiet, and that's fine. Does he pout on the sideline when they're losing and go, "Oh man, nothing's working out, man. This is some bullshit." Like, yeah, he does do that. Like, he does pout, and he's kind of diva. Like, he's a little bit diva in him, but like, that's, you know what, dude? It's fine, man, because he makes up for it with talent. He's gonna get better in the long run. I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm just, I love him. I'm happy he's staying. It's a lot of money right now, but it's gonna look better in the future, and that's all I'm saying. All right, that's what it is. Oh, if that camera goes out, I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay. So we got the next topic here. I'm sure any Madden fans out there or football fans in general have been seeing this all over the internet because I have, and I know all of you have. Madden's been putting out their rankings because they're gonna have a new game coming out, Madden 23 or whatever. So they put out all these rankings online, like top 10 rankings for every position, and here's all their overalls and overall ratings for the game and everything. So they're pretty much just showing us their top 10 for every position. I saw a lot of them, like, and honestly, like, there was like the defensive ends and the linebackers, and I feel like those lists were fine. They weren't that crazy. It's really quarterback, which was weird. The quarterback rankings were really weird. And the one I'm going to really get into depth right now on is the wide receiver rankings. Because, look, I'm sure a lot of people love it. The ones at the top, at least. I don't know about the ones lower. But the top guys, I'm sure everybody loves them because all I hear about is Davante Adams is the best wide receiver in the league. That's all I hear. And then Cooper Kupp. Oh, Cooper Kupp. Oh, he's so amazing. He's insane. Oh, he's one of the best. Like, I get it, man. But also, like, with Cooper Kupp, too, like, dude, people can't get enough of white wide receivers playing good. Oh, my God, dude. People love white wide receivers when they play good. Holy shit, man. Like, it's crazy to me, dude. People get so wet over white wide receivers. So it's like when Cooper Kupp, and like, dude, it's well deserved though. I'm not saying it's not deserved. It's well deserved. Like, he had an amazing season. They went to the Super Bowl. He catches like arguably the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. Like, he made a great play. Like, he played good. He had amazing stats, and his production he was breaking records production-wise. So, like, dude, he's a Triple Crown winner. I get it, man. And I know people, they think because he did that he's the best wide receiver. Like, oh, he's the best. Oh, look at his numbers. All the touchdowns, all the yards. Oh, look at the Super Bowl, what he did in the Super Bowl. Oh, he's the best wide receiver in the NFL. Davante Adams, too. They go, oh, 1,700 receiving yards. Yeah, there's all these touchdowns. Oh, he's the best, man. He's the best, dude. Hey, man. From a production standpoint, those two guys, like, lead it. They're leading it by far. And Cooper Kupp broke records, and I get it, man. That's fine. And, like I want to give them their flowers for that, though. I do. Like, I'm not trying to be, like, a big hater. But, to me, those wide receiver rankings are wrong. To me, they're wrong. Because I don't agree with Davante Adams and Cooper Kupp being the cream of the crop. They're being, like, the top ones. Just because their production is there. Because stats don't tell the whole story. And just because somebody has a lot of really good stats doesn't mean that they're the best. Dak Prescott, had several seasons where he was like the leading passer in the NFL, like production wise. Oh, he had the most yards, or Kirk Cousins. Oh, Kirk Cousins had the most passing yards. He must be the best quarterback. No, that does not. Production doesn't tell the whole story, man. And that's what I'm trying to get across with these rankings. Production's not the whole thing. It's not all about the yards and the touchdowns. Who's more talented? Like, to me, that's what matters. Who's more talented? And to me, Tyreek Hill is he's the most dangerous weapon in the NFL. The most dangerous weapon in the NFL. Like to me, it's undeniable because, like, I understand. Here's the thing: Davante Adams and Cooper Kupp, both of those guys, their like claim to fame is route running. Like, people love their route running, and it's great, dude. They are like the best route runners in the league. I agree with that. Like, they run silky smooth routes. They run them perfect. They get open. It's awesome. But Tyreek Hill, does he run perfect routes? No. Does Tyreek Hill? Does he like run, I don't know. Like, his routes aren't silky smooth like them, and that's fine though, because he can still run good routes. He still gets open because he's insanely fast. We've never seen a player faster than Tyreek Hill in the NFL ever, dude. He's the fastest player. The closest thing is Deshaun Jackson. And Deshaun Jackson, hey, that's my boy, dude. I love Deshaun Jackson. That's my boy, right? But I do think Tyreek Hill's faster. He's the fastest thing I've ever seen. Like, his name is Cheetah for a reason. And I understand, like, Tyreek Hill, oh, he had Patrick Mahomes throwing to him, though. Oh, he had Andy Reid calling plays. Oh, Tyreek Hill was taking attention from him. I get it, dude. And, like, that is a factor of it. That is a factor, for sure. But Tyreek Hill on his own, just on his own, I think he's the best wide receiver in the NFL. He's because he's truly unstoppable. You can't stop Tyreek Hill. Like, double coverage does not work on him. Like, man coverage, you're completely jacked off if you think man coverage can stop Tyreek Hill. It can't. Double coverage can't stop him. He'll run into every zone. He'll break everyone's ankles. You can't keep up with him. He's too fast. He's just too fast. And even though he's a little undersized, he has great hands. He really does have great hands. Like, people don't give him credit for that. And this guy, to me, he's the most dangerous. Nobody's more dangerous weapon than him. And Miami is going to love him. And I'm telling any Miami fans watching, you guys probably are saying the same thing, and you're probably agreeing because you're like, yo, Tyreek Hill, there's nobody like him. He's better than everyone else. There's no one more dangerous. He's uncoverable. He's unguardable. You can't stop Tyreek Hill. That's all it is, man. So I'm saying, like, from a talent standpoint, he should be ranked higher than everyone. He should be ranked higher than Davante and Cooper. And, like, because the production does not tell the story. And I was going to say the same thing about DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, I understand I'm a little biased because I'm a Cardinals fan, but I was even saying this before he even got traded to the Cardinals when he was on Houston. He was on the Texans. In Houston, he played with 11 different quarterbacks. 11 different quarterbacks, and you probably couldn't name all of them. I dare you to name all of the quarterbacks that he played with in Houston, because you can't. The notable ones, the most notable ones are Ryan Fitzpatrick and Deshaun Watson. And he didn't play with them for that long. It was like a couple years. It was like a couple years span where he had like decent quarterbacks. I mean, Deshaun Watson was awesome when he played, but he only had him for a couple years. It wasn't that much. And even though DeAndre Hopkins was playing with all these nobody quarterbacks and on a bad franchise, bad team, he, to me, was still the best wide receiver in the NFL. Like, he was still that guy. He's so freaky talented. He has the best hands, possibly the best hands I've ever seen, dude. And I mean, like, and we had Larry Fitzgerald here, dude. We had Larry Fitzgerald in Arizona for almost damn 20 years. I mean, and that's my boy. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT in my eyes. He has some of the best hands I've ever seen. DeAndre Hopkins' hands are like baseball gloves. Like, his wingspan on his fingers are insane. He has the longest fingers. It's like Odell Beckham hands, but better. They're honestly better than Odell Beckham hands. Like, nobody's better than him on a contested catch. A 50-50 ball is a 90-10 ball with him. It's really what it is, because there's no one that can stop him from catching that ball. I'm not gonna say never. He rarely ever drops a ball, and he also gets the production yards. He gets all those yards and touchdowns like Cooper Kupp or Davante Adams. He gets those, but with worse quarterbacks. And so it's like, that's what's so impressive to me too. And of course, this last season, it was rough because he was injured for like 7 games. Yeah, I have it right here. Yeah, I mean, he was injured for like 7 games of the season. He also played a couple of games injured. So like, his yards and touchdowns aren't up there this season. But it's because of injury. And it's like, if he wasn't injured and he was playing on this team with Kyler Murray, dude, I mean, he would have had another 1,700-yard season and another 10 touchdowns. And, like, he would, like, to me, he's also, like, the best wide receiver in the NFL. I probably put him right behind Tyreek Hill. Right behind Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek is just so dangerous that I put him up there. I give him praise. But those are my top 2 guys. Those are my guys. Because to me, those guys are, from a talent standpoint, talented. They're more freaky and talented than Davante and Cooper. And I know I'm going to get so much hate for that. I'll get so much flack for that. Because everybody loves Cooper. Everybody loves Davante. Oh, they just look at the numbers and they think that's the whole story. I don't think so, man. It's not the stats. It's not the stats. Also, another thing that I want to get into with this whole wide receiver thing, as you've seen in the top 10, Ja'Marr Chase is not in the top 10. And I think that's wild. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Because, dude, I get it. It's his first season. In his rookie season, he comes out and then they go to the Super Bowl. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl. And he balled out all year. He played so damn good. And I know people always want to be like, you know what? Let's give it more time. We need more. We need a couple more years to see if he's really one of the top wide receivers. Dude, I get that, because usually I say that. That's usually what I say. I'll be like, you know what? Like, Deebo Samuel's cool, but I gotta see more. I gotta see another couple years to see if he's really that good. I'm usually the guy that says that. But Ja'Marr Chase, to me, it's very much like Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson in his rookie year, I was like, oh, he's already one of the top wide receivers. Like, by far, he's already up there. Like, you can see it. You can see the talent. It's there. And it's not fading away. And then Justin Jefferson plays another season. He proves himself again. He's one of the best. I think it's the same thing with Ja'Marr Chase. Like, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also think that, because Ja'Marr Chase, it's undeniable how talented he is. He's insanely talented. Like, we saw plays on the field that he's just burning people on the sidelines. He's catching crazy touchdowns, contested catches. He's making people miss in space. He does it all. He does everything. He's like a running back, wide receiver hybrid guy because of his body. He has like running back body, but he plays like a wide receiver. He can do everything. That guy is amazing. And I feel like he deserves to be, he really should be like top 7 or 8 for me. I feel like he floats right around there. Because look at the other ratings. I'm going to pull it up right here. These other guys, for these rankings, they had Mari Cooper as number 10. Ja'Marr is already better than Mari Cooper. They had Keenan Allen. Look, Keenan Allen's awesome. Ja'Marr Chase is more talented. To me, he's more talented already. And I think he's already going to be a better player. Terry McLaurin, love Terry McLaurin. He's crazy fast. I love him. Great player. Ja'Marr Chase is a more complete package to me. He's a more complete package than Terry. Even though Terry's faster, but just a complete overall wide receiver package, I want Ja'Marr more. I feel like he's more talented. Mike Evans, he's probably right where Mike Evans is. It's probably right under Mike Evans. Because it goes Mike Evans, Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs. He's like right below those guys right now, at least. He could get higher. He could get above them. But I feel like that's where he should be. But where did Madden rank him? They ranked him number 18 out of all wide receivers. 18, dude? 18. Bro, you are tripping balls if you think that he's the 18th best wide receiver in the NFL. That is absolutely insane to me. I understand he's a rookie and you want to see more, but 18 is ridiculous. Look at these other guys that they have in front of him. Tyler Lockett. He's awesome, but he's not better than Jamar, dude. Michael Thomas. Dude, that dude. I almost swore, but whatever. I'm going to censor it anyway. But that dude, he hasn't played in like 2 years, bro. And he had one really good season. Like, Michael Thomas is cool. Jamar Chase, I take all freaking day, dude. Deebo Samuel, I think he's dude, Debo's pretty crazy, but I think he's still better than Deebo, man. Like, he's just a more complete package. He has it all, dude. Jamar has it all. He's the X factor. DK Metcalf, I think he's way better than DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf, like, he's insanely impressive from an athlete standpoint, but he doesn't impress me that much from a wide receiver standpoint. I feel like he's not as refined as he really should be at this point. So I don't think he's as good as him. But yeah, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, Adam Thielen. Like Jamar, dude, I think Jamar's already broken. He's way past these guys. He's way past these guys, man. Like, these are awesome wide receivers, but Jamar is different, dude. Jamar's way different. He's a different beast. And just from one season, I can already see the talent and the potential. I see it. Like, he's a game breaker, and he's gonna be one of these guys that are like in another year. I think it would be crazy to not put him in the top 5 because I think he's gonna break that top 5. He's gonna be up there because, like, dude, he's too talented to not get up there, and he has Joe Burrow. He has Joe Burrow thrown to him too, so it's great. Like, he's set up great to be one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, and I think he will. But putting him at 18 is disrespectful from Madden, bro. Completely disrespectful. I can't believe they even did that. I can't believe that they had the chutzpah to put him at 18. That's insane. All right, before I get to the next topic, I don't want my camera to turn off this time and delete the whole podcast because I don't want to record this a third time, man. So I'm going to turn off the camera now, and I'm going to restart this so I can save my position, and I'm going to go to a little break. I'll come back, and we'll get to the rest of these topics, okay? So I'm going to see you right in a second after this break. Bye-bye. Yo, and we're back. So we're back from the break. I'm so glad that I got to save it so then I don't have to record that a third time because I'm telling you right now, I just drank some water and man, my throat is shot. Like, because I recorded 45 minutes on the first take before it got deleted. And then I just recorded again. I just kind of went right into it and recorded another 40 minutes talking. So I've been talking like nonstop for like an hour and a half, and my throat is shot, dude. You can probably hear it in my voice. My throat is killing me right now. I mean, not that bad, but it's like, damn, dude. I'm not used to talking for an hour and a half straight. I mean, damn, it's shit, man. It's rough. But okay, so we're gonna get back to the topics here. I'm glad I finished the wide receiver off, the wide receiver one off, so I could save it and everything. So we're good now. We're good now, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, boy. All right. So here's our next topic, and I'm sure a lot of you already heard about this too, because there's like I'm here to spill the tea, man. I'm here to spill the tea on the juicy drama in the NFL right now. And here's the juicy drama that's been recently going on. As you know, the New York Jets quarterback Zach Wilson has been a little bit of drama lately, and it's very unique drama because we don't really hear this a lot from quarterbacks, especially not this quarterback, because he's very young and new and a lot of people see him as kind of like this nerdy, kind of geeky kind of square guy, like, you know. And basically what happened is that Zach Wilson's ex-girlfriend accused him of sleeping with his mom's with Zach Wilson's mom's best friend. I know that's a lot to process at once, but we're gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna break it down for you. So basically she was his ex girlfriend, with like girlfriend at the time, but then broke up with him and then immediately went to go date his Zach Wilson's former college roommate and teammate Dax Mullane. I think that's how you say it. Mline Mullane. I don't know. Dax Mullane. He's now on the wide receiver for the Commanders, Washington Commanders. So hey, that's cool. But anyway, so basically she left Zach Wilson to go with this with his old teammate, basically going for another football guy. And basically now on the internet she's getting called a homie hopper. It's like, she's homie hopping. And also like, she's chasing that bag because she's going after professional football players. So she's trying to get that gold digging, trying to get that money. She's a homie hopper. And that's like the big thing going on right now, right? Everybody's clowning on her for saying all that, right? Or for what she did. And yeah, and in her defense, she made a comment on the internet saying, this is her quote: "He was sleeping with his mom's best friend. That's the real homie hopper." Like, whoa! Like, so she started. So since she was getting attacked so much on the internet, she was like, you know what? I'm gonna drop some tea on Zach Wilson now. Now I'm gonna drop the tea on him. So she said like, oh yeah, you think I'm homie hopping? Well, she's banging he's banging his mom's best friend. And everyone's like, excuse me? What did you say? What was that? And a little bit after she posted that, she deleted her own comment. She deleted that comment. And so she probably realized she messed up, that she shouldn't have done that. And now everyone's like, whoa, what was that? Whoa, now you're deleting it. Whoa, what are you doing here? What's going on? So now there's this whole rumor going around that Zach Wilson is banging his mom's best friend, and that's really that's the whole rumor right now, because she kind of leaked it and then deleted the comment to try to like scrub it away from the internet. But the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets, man. And that's why every other media is going to talk about it. Everyone's going to be talking about it, and that's why I'm talking about it here today. So can't miss out on this good tea. Come on, man. And basically, Zach Wilson is getting praised for cheating, because she's basically claiming like, he cheated on me with this older woman, and now I'm leaving him. So that's basically what happened. So, but the thing is, like, from what I've seen from around NFL media, other podcasts, everybody's talking about this subject. What I keep seeing is the same thing over and over of everyone's going, oh, Zach Wilson, yeah, attaboy, yeah, getting that cougar, like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, everyone's praising Zach Wilson for literally cheating on his own girlfriend with his mom's best friend. Like, does anyone else not think that's insane? Like, does anyone else not think like, yo, that's kind of messed up though? Like, but no one's talking about that though. No one's talking about that. They're all talking about, Zach Wilson, yo, that's my quarterback now, man. That's my quarterback, yo. Zach Wilson's awesome, dude. And like, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like I might be the only one with this take, with this different opinion, because it seems like every single other person is defending Zach Wilson for cheating and doing what he did, but then for some reason the ex-girlfriend is getting all this smoke and all this heat for being a homie hopper, and like, she's a gold digger and a homie hopper. And it's like, like, whatever, that's its own thing, but like, dude, I think it's really weird that like everybody is hyping up Zach Wilson and like treating him like he's a hero now. Like, he's a hero for like cheating on his girlfriend with his mom's best friend, with like an older woman, and like, dude, he's a player, bro. Like, yo, that's crazy. Damn, he's so cool. Dude, to me, that's not cool. That's not cool to me, bro. Because here's the reality of it. It's a double standard. And I bet you no one else is going to talk about this but me. I swear, dude, because all I've seen is other shit. And it's a double standard, man. I think it's what it is. Because when guys do this kind of stuff, when like they go around banging every girl they see in sight, they get praised for it. They go, "Oh man, this guy's a real player. Yo, he's awesome." If a girl goes around banging other people, she's getting clowned on, and then everyone goes, "Oh man, she belongs to the streets, man. You man can't trust a out here, man." Like, it's a double standard. Like, why is it that Zach Wilson gets put on a pedestal, but like let's say that the roles were flipped, right? Think about the roles were flipped. Maybe instead of Zach Wilson, it's like a female athlete that's like really famous or whatever, right? And she did the same thing. She cheats on her boyfriend and then goes and bangs her dad's best friend. Like, imagine if the roles were reversed. Just think about it for a second. I know I'm sure a lot of you are rolling your eyes at me, and that's fine. You can roll your eyes all you want. But I'm saying, I think like looking at that, everybody would not put her on our pedestal. They would not be praising her. They wouldn't be like, "Yo, she's such a player. She's so cool." They wouldn't be doing that. You know what they would be doing? The same thing they're doing to the ex-girlfriend right now. They're going to all be shitting on her. They're going to all criticize her. They're going to put her down. They're going to be like, oh man, she belongs to the streets. Oh man, she's a cheater. Oh, she's gold digging. Oh man, she was banging her dad's best friend. That's so messed up, man. That's what the narrative would be. That's what it is. But it's just because Zach Wilson is a man, and he cheats on his girlfriend with his mom's best friend, then all of a sudden it's cool. All of a sudden that like we're gonna put him on a pedestal now. I think that's weird. That's so weird to me. Like I don't know, dude. Like, this story hit me so different from anyone else. I swear, it hit me so different. Because like I think about the double standard of this. It's like, dude, this like that's messed up, bro. Like first of all, you're cheating, which is messed up. You're cheating on your girlfriend. That's already not cool. How, like, why is that? Why do guys get praised for cheating on their girlfriend? It's so weird. That's so weird to me. It's like, dude, that's not cool. Like you're being a dick. You're literally being a dick. And then not only that, but your mom's best friend, dude. Like, respect your own mom. That's your mom's best friend, dude. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, that's not cool. Like, how is that in any way cool? That's not cool. I don't know, dude. I don't see it like everyone else. It's just weird. It's weird to me. And I'm just saying, if it was a famous female athlete that did the exact same thing that he did, everybody would be putting her down and criticizing her and being like, "Oh, oh man, like you can't trust her. She's cheating." You know, it's like, dude, like it's like, I don't know, man. Like I don't praise fuckboys, man. I don't praise fuckboys for doing fuckboy shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what? Like, I understand this is like this isn't confirmed. This news isn't like completely confirmed. Like, we believe it because the ex-girlfriend said it. So it's like, oh, she must know some information about it if she said it. And like, cause she's close with him and the family. So I guess. So we're all kind of believing it, but like, I don't know if it's true. Maybe she was just mad and she was getting attacked so much on the internet. She just wanted to say something to get people off her back. It could be that. I don't know, man. But I think it's crazy, dude. I think it's crazy to put Zach Wilson on a pedestal for cheating and banging his mom's best friend. Both things there are not cool, dude. They're both messed up. They're both weird. It's a double standard that men get praised for it, but women wouldn't. I don't know, man. That's just my opinion, bro. Like y'all can roll your eyes, but that's my opinion. So whatever. But that's what I thought about that story, at least. Jesus. So here's the next topic that we got here. It's just like some news, players getting signed in the NFL. This one's a little, pretty interesting because it's Kyle Rudolph gets signed with the Tampa Bay Bucks after news of Rob Gronkowski retiring. So as we know, Rob Gronkowski is Tom Brady's butt buddy, basically. Like they're linked like this. Like those two, they love each other. Gronk says like, "Oh, I'll only ever play for Tom Brady. That Tom Brady's my quarterback." And it's and like he followed Tom Brady to the Buccaneers, like retired from the Patriots, took some time off, and then he was like, "You know what? Tom's in Tampa Bay and they're loading up a super team over there. I'm going to go over there and help Tom out. I want to go win another Super Bowl." So that's exactly what happened. He signed with the Bucks. He plays the year with the Tampa Bay, and they won the Super Bowl. And like so, Tom gets another ring with a different team. Gronk gets another ring with a different team, and it's a happy story. And it's like, okay, cool. But now he's retiring again for the second time, and he's getting asked by everybody, like, oh, like all these reporters and all these interviews he's doing. They're all asking him like, "Hey Gronk, you think you might come back to Tampa Bay? Like, you think you might come back? Like, well, what if Tom Brady and the Bucks are doing really good? You want to come back for a playoff run? Like, maybe you get another Super Bowl." And everyone's telling him that, and he keeps telling the media like, "No, like I think I'm actually retired this time. I think I'm good. You know what? Like, I don't think I'm gonna come back this time. I think I'm actually done." Which I respect. I think that's awesome. Because he's already one of the best tight ends of all time. He has, 4 Super Bowl rings, I think? Just off the top of my head, I think it's like 4 now, because with the Tampa Bay one. Dude, like, he's set. Like, he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. He's already proven, man. Like, he's awesome. He doesn't have to do nothing else. And he's already made all his money. He doesn't need more money. He's fine. He could retire in also, Gronk could literally go do anything. He could be a TV personality. He can, be reporting NFL news or do his own podcast or like how he did when he did retire the first time. He went to wrestling, like WWE. He did a little bit of that. He could do anything, dude. That guy, he's a complete character. People love him. He could do anything. So, but it's like, will he actually stay retired? I don't know. Because let's say Tom Brady and the Bucks are, maybe they're like 13-3 or 14-3 or whatever it is. Like they're on the top of the NFC. They're playing really good. They're looking like they might have a chance for a Super Bowl. Gronk might, I don't know. If Tom Brady calls him up and go, "Hey man, you want to do this all over again? Like we got a really good team here." He might, I don't know. He might come back. He might actually come back. I don't know. But basically what their security blanket is, they're saying, okay, maybe Gronk's actually done this time. Maybe Gronk's really not going to come back this time. So what are we going to do? Let's sign Kyle Rudolph. And it's actually a good move. Like I like that. Even though Kyle Rudolph, he's 32 now. So he's a little bit older. He's not really in his prime. Kyle Rudolph's been like a really good tight end. He mostly played in Minnesota for the Vikings. Dude, I mean, he had a pretty nice career in Minnesota. I've always liked Kyle Rudolph as a tight end. Not to mention he's like 6'6" and he's massive. He's huge. the guy is like a complete tank. So like he's like I like tanks. Like to me, like when it comes to an athlete, like the small, quick guys are cool. I like tanks. I like the big boys. I like the Incredible Hulk looking motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, dude, the guy's 6'6". He's massive. He's catching touchdowns. He's awesome. Like I love guys like that. So he had a nice career in Minnesota. He went to the Giants for a little bit. Giants not a good team, and Daniel Jones is a little bit questionable, but whatever. So, like you're getting an older Kyle Rudolph. He's not in prime, but you don't need him to be in his prime. I mean, like you already have Cameron Brate there. Cameron Brate's a really good tight end, which was like underused last year because they had all these other talented guys. But Cameron Brate, he's a really good tight end. Like he's very quality. He does it all. He blocks. He can catch passes. He can run routes. He does it all. Like he's a good tight end to have. So they're gonna. I know Tom Brady. He loves tight ends, so he's gonna lean on him. I'm pretty sure the Tampa Bay lost OJ Howard. I'm pretty sure he went somewhere else, so they don't have him anymore. So Kyle Rudolph coming in, it's actually a really good security blanket. Um, I mean, because you can use Cameron Braid and Kyle Rudolph together because they're gonna run a lot of two tight end formations. I mean, so I know they're gonna run a lot of that because Tom Brady loves two tight ends on the field. But I don't know, man. Like I think it will be a nice security blanket. Like, what if people get injured? What if Cameron Brate gets injured? You know, like what if a lot of the wide receivers get injured? Then Kyle Rudolph's like he's gonna become really important because you're gonna need someone that's like a veteran that knows what he's doing. He can come up clutch. Like he knows he's always gonna be in the right spot. You need guys like that, especially when you're trying to make a Super Bowl run. You need guys like that. So it's a good move. I like it. I think it's cool. Even though, would I like to see another team not win the Super Bowl besides freaking Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks? Yeah, but like, it's whatever, dude. Like, you can't stop Tom Brady from winning Super Bowls because he's there every other year. So it's kind of his time to go there again. So I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see, man. Next topic, it's N'Keal Harry. So N'Keal Harry, for a Patriots wide receiver, he got traded to the Bears for a 7th-round pick. He got drafted 32 overall in the first round 3 years ago. And it's actually funny because he was an ASU receiver from Arizona. So he played here. And the Arizona Cardinals were really interested in N'Keal Harry. There was a lot of buzz going around that the Cardinals might pick him. And it got to the 32nd pick in the first round 3 years ago. He was sitting there. N'Keal Harry was sitting there, and A.J. Brown was sitting there too. I remember that and I was like, yo, and like, even though A.J. Brown was sick, for some reason I was like, yo, the Cardinals gotta draft N'Keal Harry, man. They gotta draft him, man. Like, dude, like I hope we get him. I was so excited, and the Patriots came in. They traded up in front of the Cardinals, right in front of the Cardinals, and swooped him up and got N'Keal Harry before we can get to him. And I was like, no, dude, they like the freaking Bill Belichick, man. Of course he's ruining our plans, man. He took our future wide receiver, man. And I was so mad, but now looking back in hindsight, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of glad we didn't draft N'Keal Harry, you know what I'm saying? Kind of glad we didn't do that. I mean, because like, let's be real. I have his numbers right here. In the last 3 years, he has 568 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. In 3 years. It's like he's had a really, really tough time in New England. He's not been the number one wide receiver prospect that everyone thought he was going to be. He hasn't really panned out. Also, to be fair, that first season, his rookie season, he was injured a lot. And then when he did play, he had Cam Newton as quarterback. And Cam Newton didn't know how to throw a football 10 yards down the field. I mean, like, let's be real, dude. Cam Newton, he was not throwing the football anywhere, man. He was throwing the football to the other team, but he wasn't throwing it to his own team. So it's like, come on, man. Like N'Keal Harry was destined to fail on his first season, but the next 2 seasons after that, that was his chance to redeem himself. And like he wasn't super injured those other 2 years. He played a bunch of games, but just was not effective. Just because like that was kind of his problem even in college. People were like, yeah, like he's like 6'4" and he's like 220. He's a big wide receiver, but this guy doesn't get separation at all. He's a contested catch guy. And like, I guess I kind of love those kind of guys. I love the big body wide receivers, and they can catch over anybody. And that's my kind of receiver. I love that. So that's why I get so attracted to N'Keal Harry being like, yo, we got to get this guy. He's insane. Like that's my kind of guy. But doesn't really work in the NFL when you can't get any separation and you're not super talented to catch contested catches over everybody. Because if you can't and you can't get separation, you're not going to catch anything. You're not going to get any production. And he got like barely any production. I mean, it's been rough, man. So I'm hoping since he's with the Bears now, he can have some kind of a rebirth. I'm hoping he can prove himself again, like, because I'm rooting for the guy. I want him to do good, but like, do I really believe that he's gonna turn it all around in Chicago? I don't know, because the reality is Chicago's a bad team, man. Like, I do not like the Bears organization. They never make the right moves, man. They're always making weird moves, and I don't know, man. And the thing I do like in Chicago actually is Justin Fields, the quarterback they drafted. I actually love Justin Fields. I think and the Bears have been holding him back for some reason. And I don't know why. Cuz like, dude, like Matt Nagy, you need to like bro, Matt Nagy didn't understand how to work with Justin Fields. He was like, "You're just going to run my offense and do whatever the hell I say." And it's like, dude, like, if you're not going to let Justin Fields run around, you're insane. Cuz he could, like, if you let him run around like Kyler Murray or Lamar, he's up there. He's one of the best. Like, he's one of the most talented, most gifted runners at quarterback that in the league. But he doesn't get to showcase it because you only see it on improvised plays when he has to get out of trouble or something. And like, the Bears just don't know how to utilize that talent. And it's like, dude, he's so insanely gifted at running the ball. And he also he's a pretty accurate quarterback. He throws a nice ball. Like, I like Justin Fields a lot. And the Bears are just so incompetent. And their number one wide receiver for the last couple of years, Allen Robinson, they had there. Allen Robinson's a baller. He is a complete baller. I love him. But he got traded to the Rams this offseason. Which is like, dude, also screw the Rams for like getting every wide receiver on the market. Like, screw you, dude. Like, you guys, so annoying. So annoying that the Rams get everything. It makes me so mad. But I'm not even gonna get into that, dude, because they piss me off. Oh man, that shit pissed me off. But so Allen Robinson is gone from Chicago, and they have Darnell Mooney there. It's a guy they drafted. He's proven himself to be a pretty damn good receiver, man. Like, I wouldn't say he's like a superstar or anything, but he's a pretty damn good receiver, and he's kind of like their number one target. And like, I don't know if I like that. Like, their wide receiver, the other wide receivers below him suck. Like, I'm sorry, but like, it's one of the worst wide receiver rooms in the whole NFL right now. Like, it's bad. Because all these other teams, they got like 2 or 3 amazing guys. Like, a lot of the good teams have like 2 or 3 amazing guys. They got Darnell Mooney and N'Keal Harry. It's gonna be rough, man. Like maybe since N'Keal Harry is gonna get a lot of targets. Oh God, sorry, I was burping. Hopefully, I didn't burp right into the mic. Jesus Christ. I'm hoping that N'Keal Harry, since he's gonna get a lot more attention and a lot more targets, maybe that's gonna make him better and he's gonna grow and whatever. But I just don't really trust it from Chicago because they're just a bad organization and they don't know what the hell they're doing. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it works out. I'm rooting for him. I want N'Keal Harry to work out, so I hope it happens. And I wish him luck. I wish him luck, and he's gonna need luck because Chicago's a dumpster fire. But whatever. At least he got Justin Fields. At least he got Justin Fields throwing you the ball. And at least there's something good there. You have something there. Okay, so I have a couple videos I actually want to show you guys. Because I found these videos while I was researching topics and everything. Dude, this video is insane, dude. I have to, like, I saw it and immediately was like, I have to put this on the podcast. I have to show you. Like, this is insanity to me. I found this video on Instagram of Will Levis. I'll tell you, I didn't even know who this was until now. But Will Levis is a quarterback at University of Kentucky. He puts a video out, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm Will Levi, and Like here's me drinking coffee, and like he has a little thing of coffee, and I'm like, okay, like it starts off normal, and then he proceeds to put mayo. He puts mayonnaise in the coffee. And like instead of creamer, like he's like, nah, I put mayo in my coffee. Oh, dude, imagine being such a sick rat motherfucker, dude. How like that is? I feel like mayonnaise in coffee is illegal, dude. That should be illegal. He should be thrown in jail immediately, dude. Throw his ass in jail because I can't do it, dude. And I'm a coffee lover. I love coffee. I mean, even though it's basically just beans and hot water and you're just drinking bean water, but dude, I love coffee. I'm a big coffee guy. Putting mayonnaise in your coffee, you are insane, dude. You like throw him in jail. Throw him in jail. He's gone. Oh, dude, you're done, bro. Yeah, dude, you're done now. You will not put mayo in coffee. That is insane, dude. And not only is it mayonnaise, but it's Miracle Whip, dude. Miracle Whip. Like, it doesn't get more white. It doesn't get more white boy than that. Oh my god. Miracle Whip, bro. So you're basically putting mayonnaise with a bunch of sugar in it, and you're squirting it into your fucking coffee and stirring it up, and then he proceeds to take a freaking drink. Takes a drink of it and be like, like, bro, don't do this. Don't sit here and act like it's like, oh, dude, it's so good. You guys gotta try it. Like, don't do this. Don't lie to my face like that. Do not lie to me, dude. And I will not be trying it. I will not be trying it. Like, you will not convince me to try this, dude. Like, you are an insane person. And I will not trust you ever. But here's the video, dude. I mean, maybe I'll just play it over me while I'm talking, but I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with that. But here's the video anyway. Here you go.
Levis, quarterback at the University of Kentucky, and I have been known to put mayonnaise in my coffee sometimes.
Oh, you did this.
No! God, please, no! No!
Oh, Will.
Yeah, it's, dude, like, when you see that lumpy mayo getting squirted in there, and he's also squirting so much. He's squirting so much. It's like, dude, like, okay, if you're gonna put, like, a little bit, like, I mean, I guess, but, like, dude, he's going, like, squirting, like, half the bottle into the coffee. Like, dude, it's like, it's more mayonnaise than coffee. It's more mayonnaise than coffee, and it's freaking Miracle Whip. Bro, I can't, dude. I can't. I just can't do it, man. Like, dude, if there's anyone to cancel on the internet, it's Will Levi, dude. It's Will Levi for sure. Needs to be canceled. Of course, I'm joking about that. Don't actually cancel him. So Nick Chubb actually put out a video of him squatting 610 pounds, which is like, it's like triple his body weight, which is like insane, dude. Like, this is also a crazy video. And I'm sure you guys, you know, with these insane athletes, you guys see these videos a lot where they're like, oh, I'm squatting 500 pounds, or I'm like deadlifting, it's always something like that. Like, they're doing some crazy high weight thing. So like, I've seen a lot of these videos, right? And like, even recently, like, Leonard Fournette did one too, where he's squatting like a bunch of weight, and that's, like, it's impressive. It's all impressive. It's all crazy. But this video, when I watched it, I had to watch it a couple of times because it's really weird. Like, it's really interesting because it's like, first of all, it's triple his body weight. It's 610 pounds. He's squatting it, and it's like effortless. Like, he's not struggling at all, like at all to do the squat. He does two of them too. He doesn't even do, usually when you do a max, you do like one rep. He does like 2 reps, like nothing. Like, he really killed it. He absolutely killed it. And the part that I love the most watching this video is the bar. You see the bar that he's holding? Dude, it looks like a wet noodle. Like it's literally like going like bow 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 bow. Like it's like bouncing up and down and shit. Like it's dude, I was like, I've never seen the bar bend this much. Like it literally looks like a wet noodle. It's like it's like those pool noodles, the ones that are like styrofoam, like those big long ones. It looks like that. It's just getting bent all the way down. Like, bro, like that's the craziest part to me is like how is this bar not snapped on his neck already? Like I was expecting the bar to just completely snap on him. It's like, dude, it's like 1,200 pounds on the whole thing. There's no way this 45-pound bar can withstand 1,200 pounds like this, and it's getting bent to shit. Like, bro, this video is insane. Here's the video if I haven't showed it already. Here's the video. Holy shit, man. It's like, dude, that bar bend to me is insane. Like, it's literally wet noodle, man. That shit's crazy, bro. But I just figured at the end of the podcast, I'll show you guys a couple cool videos that I found that are like football related, kinda. I figured why not? And you know what? I think I'm gonna do that on each podcast now. I think I'm just gonna like at the very end, I'll just throw out a couple cool videos that I find or funny videos or whatever that are like related. Like it's not going to be completely random, but I'll just, they'll be related to football or basketball or something in that way. But like, I love finding little gems like that. Like the coffee and mayo one, I was like, oh dude, I have to, bro. I have to. And if I find other videos like that, I'll definitely share them on the end of the podcast. Which brings me to the end of the podcast. That's the last topic I had for you guys. That's all I have. I can't believe I recorded this twice. That was quite the experience. My first big technical difficulties for podcasting. Woo! Yeah! I love when shit goes wrong. Woo! Hell yeah! But so that's in the podcast. I hope you go, hey, check out the channel, see what else I got. I'm gonna be posting a bunch of other stuff on there. Podcast clips, and I'll post little bits and bites of stuff and everything. I hope you guys stick around. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, put a comment down below, tell me what you want to see, what you want to hear. If you like the podcast, if you don't, put it all down in the comments, talk to me there, subscribe, try to help me out. I'm trying to grow this channel. I want to keep doing the podcast. I think this is really fun. It's really fun for me. And I hope you guys are having fun with it too, and enjoy what I'm talking about. So, this is it. This is the end. Usually I do uploads. I'm gonna do my uploads on Monday. So, if for the future, if you're expecting to see more podcasts, expect for Monday uploads. Really, that's what I'm gonna try to go for. And then I'm gonna post clips throughout the week and stuff. So. Yeah, come on back if you want to see another podcast. Hey, I'll be here chopping it up. I hope I see you guys there too. Bye. Oh, literally smacked my water on the floor. Jesus Christ. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.